Hello dear students, welcome back to our Science Online lesson by Duaa from Jihan College School. Let's see what we have today. Our subject is about Inside the Earth, page 120 until 129. Let's see what we have inside our Earth. The Earth is divided into three layers, the crust, the mantle, and the core, based on the compounds that made up these three layers. The first one is the crust. So we can say the first layer is the crust. Let's see what's the definition of the crust. The crust is the outermost layer of the Earth, and also it's 5 to 80 kilometers thick. It's the thinnest layer of the Earth. We have two types of crust, continental crust and oceanic crust, and both of them are made up of elements oxygen, silicon, and aluminum. The second layer of the Earth is the mantle, the layer of the rock between the Earth's crust and core, and it's more dense than the crust because it contains more magnesium and less of aluminum and silicon than the crust. The third layer of the Earth is the core, the central part of the Earth below the mantle. Let's see, we have a question here. What are the 5 physical layers of the Earth? The answer: lithosphere, asthenosphere, mesosphere, outer core, and inner core. Let's see what's the first one. Lithosphere, the outermost rigid layer of the Earth. The lithosphere is divided into pieces called tectonic plates. And the second part or second type is asthenosphere. It's a plastic layer on the mantle on which the tectonic plates move. And the third one, mesosphere, the strong lower part of the mantle between the asthenosphere and the outer core. Tectonic plates, a block of lithosphere that consists of the crust rigid outermost part of the mantle. Plate tectonic. So we have difference between tectonic plates and plate tectonic. Just see the definition or look at the definitions so you know what's the difference between them. Plate tectonic, the theory that explains how large pieces of the Earth outermost layer called tectonic plates move and change shapes. What causes the motion of tectonic plates? The answer: first, the unequal distribution of heat. Second, the force of gravity. Third, the difference in density between the oceanic lithosphere and the asthenosphere. Tectonic plate boundaries. Convergent boundaries, the boundary formed by the collision of two lithospheric plates. Divergent boundary, the boundary between two tectonic plates that are moving away from each other. Transform boundary, the boundary between tectonic plates that are sliding past each other horizontally. So we have 3 types of boundary. So these are the definitions of them. Tectonic plate motion depends on many factors such as the type and the shape of the plates and the way that the tectonic plate interacts with the tectonic plates that surround it. So we have 3 effects or factors that affect on tectonic plate motion or movement. Deformation. Let's see what's a deformation. The process by which the shape of a rock changes because of stress. Compression. Stress that occurs when force acts to squeeze an object. Tension. Stress that occurs when force acts to stretch an object. Folding. The bending of rock layers due to stress. Types of faults. Anticlines, synclines, and monoclines. Fault. A break in a body of rock along which one block slides relates to another. We have three types of faults. The first one, normal faults. When a normal fault moves, it causes the hanging wall to move down relative to the foot wall. The second type, reverse fault. When a reverse fault moves, it causes the hanging wall to move up relative to the foot wall. Strict slip faults. A third major fault. This will form when opposing force causes a rock to break and move horizontally. And this is the end of my speech. Hope you all found this video useful. If you have a comment or if you want to add any extra information, please send it to me. Good luck for all. Bye bye.